Hello friends, we have already discussed about the different accounting ratio. Four type of accounting ratio. First one liquidity ratio, second one solvency ratio, third one activity ratio, fourth one profitability ratio. Now here we will do the sum of all the mixed sum of accounting ratio. So different type of sums are there. To see, I hope you have remembered all the formula. Now one sum is there, in that different ratios are asked. To see the amount, question number 11 from NCERT. From the following information, calculate GP ratio, means gross profit ratio. Second one inventory turnover ratio. Third one current ratio. Fourth one liquid ratio. Fifth one net profit ratio. And sixth one working capital ratio. So different information is given. First of all, here we have to understand the amount properly, the information properly. Revenue from operation 25,20,000. It means it is the sales. Revenue from operation means sales. Second one net profit 3,60,000. Third one cost of revenue from operation or cost of goods sold 19,20,000. Then long term debt 9 lakh, trade receivable 2 lakh, average inventory 8 lakh, current assets 7,60,000, fixed assets are given 14,40,000, current liability 6 lakh, net profit before interest and tax 8 lakh. Now how to do this sum? So first of all, I have taken a simple sum. After that we will do the different sum. So here first ratio we have to find GP ratio. So first one is GP ratio, means gross profit ratio. You know the formula of gross profit ratio. Formula of gross profit ratio is equal to gross profit upon sales, means revenue from operation into 100. Gross profit ratio is equal to gross profit upon revenue from operation into 100. Here you can see in the amount, gross profit is not given, but how to find gross profit? The two things are given: revenue from operation means sales, and cost of revenue from operation 19,20,000. You know, to find gross profit, here revenue from operation 25,20,000 and cost of goods sold. So sales minus cost of goods sold, that will be the gross profit. So here calculation of gross profit is equal to revenue from operation means sales minus cost of goods sold. So sales means revenue from operation already given 25,20,000. So sales 25,20,000 minus cost of goods sold or cost of revenue from operation, it is given 19,20,000. So here 19,20,000. So 25,20,000 minus 19,20,000. So 6 lakh. So 6 lakh is our gross profit. 25,20,000 minus 19,20,000. So 6 lakh is gross profit. So here in formula we can put gross profit is 6 lakh. Gross profit is 6 lakh. Revenue from operation already given. Revenue from operation is 25,20,000. So here we write 25,20,000 into 100. First of all, 0 cut, second 0, third 0, fourth 0. So here you can see first of all you have to write in reduced form. Here 20 cut, again 20 cut. So 6000 upon 252. 6000 upon 252. So you have to write in reduced form. How to do the reduced form? 6000 reduced form divided by 2, so 3000 and 252, so here 126. Again 3000 half 1500 upon here 126 half 50 plus 13, so 63. So 1500 upon 63. So divide 1500 by 63. So 1500 divided by 63. So 63 to the 126. 63 to the 126. Again here 0. So 63. Here you don't know the table of 63. But how to remember? So first digit. Here 6 and here 24. 6 for the 24. 60 for the 20. 240. So here we can write 63 into 9. 63 into 9. 207. So again 33. Here point 29.63. So 6 5 the 30. Here first digit. 6 5 the 30. So 63 5 the 315. In this way you have to write. Again 63 to the. So here 29.52. And you know gross profit ratio, it comes in percentage. So 29.52 percentage. 29.52 percentage. So after putting the amount in formula, gross profit upon revenue from operation into 100. So gross profit, how to find sales minus cost of goods sold. So 25 lakh 20,000 minus 19 lakh 20,000, so 6 lakh. So here we put 6 lakh in place of gross profit, and revenue from operation already given 25 lakh 20,000. After that into 100, then we cut the zeros and 6,000 upon 252. And also we make in reduced form. So it will be easy for calculation. So 1500 divided by 63, so 29.52 percentage. In this way, first ratio we have find GP ratio. Second one is inventory turnover ratio. You know the formula of inventory turnover ratio. So inventory turnover ratio formula, inventory turnover ratio. Inventory turnover ratio is equal to cost of revenue from operation. Cost of revenue from operation upon average inventory. Cost of revenue from operation upon average inventory. या तो cost of goods sold upon average inventory. So here cost of revenue from operation already given. Cost of revenue from operation already given 19 lakh 20,000. So here 19 lakh 20,000 cost of revenue from operation. Then average inventory. Average inventory is also given in the amount. Average inventory is equal to 8 lakh. If average inventory is not given, then how to find? You know, average inventory is equal to opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2. But here already given, so no need to find it. So here directly average inventory is 8 lakh. Average inventory 8 lakh. Now in reduced form, here 40 cut 40. Now in reduced form 192 upon 80. Again to calculate in reduced form, divided by 2. So here divided by 2. So 2 9 the 18, 1 and 2. 1 2 6 the 12. Here 40. Again 96 half, 48 and 40 half 20. Again 48 half 24, 20 half 10. So 24 divided by 10, so 2.4 times. Here inventory turnover ratio it will be calculated in time. So remember here profit ratio, its answer come in percentage, and here inventory turnover ratio, whatever answer come we write in time, so 2.4 times. Now third one is current ratio. We have already done sum of current ratio. You know the formula of current ratio. Current ratio is equal to current asset upon current liability. So here current asset is already given. Current asset is equal to 7,60,000. So here current asset 7,60,000 upon current liability. Current liability is also given. Current liability 6 lakh. So put 6 lakh in place of current liability. So 7,60,000 divided by 6 lakh. Current asset upon current liability. You have to remember the formula. Current ratio is equal to current asset upon current liability. So current asset 7,60,000, current liability 6 lakh. You know here 40 cut. So remaining is 76 divided by 60. 76 divided by 60 in reduced form. 35 plus 3, 38. 76 half 38, 60 के हाफ होंगे 30. Again 38 के हाफ 19, 30 के हाफ 15. So if you do in reduced form, it will be easy for calculation. So 19 divided by 15. So 15 ones are 15. Here 4. So 40, 40. Again 15 to the 30, 10. 15 6 are 90. So 1.16 upon 1. So current ratio is equal to current asset upon current liability. 1.26 is to 1. 1.26 is to 1. This is the current ratio. Now fourth one is liquid ratio. You know the formula of liquid ratio. So liquid ratio, one change is there. Liquid ratio is equal to liquid asset or liquid asset upon current liability. And you know how to find liquid asset. We have to reduce from current asset, we have to reduce inventory minus prepaid expense. But here you know only current asset are given, no any inventory or no prepaid expense are given. So we write this amount only as a liquid asset. So current asset, so liquid asset is 7,60,000. 7,60,000 and current liability is same 6 lakh. So 7,60,000 upon 6 lakh. So answer will be same 1.26 is to 1, because here current asset also same 7,60,000 upon 6 lakh. So no need to calculate again. Here 1.26 is to 1. That is the liquid ratio. Now fifth one is net profit ratio. Net profit ratio. You know the formula of net profit ratio. So net profit ratio is equal to net profit upon revenue from operation or sales. Net profit upon revenue from operation into 100. Net profit upon revenue from operation or net sales. Net profit upon revenue from operation into 100. So net profit is already given. Net profit is given 3,60,000. So here 3,60,000. Revenue from operation is also given. Revenue from operation is 25,20,000. So 3,60,000 upon 25,20,000 into 100. So 0 0 cut, this 0 cut, again 1 2 0 cut. So remaining is 3,600 upon 252. Again for easy calculation we have to get this amount in reduced form. 3,600 half 1,800 and 252 half 126. Again 1,800 and 126. So 1,800 divided by 2, so 900, and 126 half is 63. So 900 divided by 63. In reduced form, we have to write in reduced form 900 upon 63. So 900 divided by 63. So whatever answer, that will be the net profit ratio. 900 upon 63. Now 6.1 is working capital ratio. So you know working capital ratio. Working capital ratio is equal to net sales upon working capital, or revenue from operation upon working capital. Revenue from operation upon working capital. So revenue from operation is already given 25 lakh 20,000. So your revenue from operation 25 lakh 20,000 upon working capital. So working capital formula you know, current asset minus current liability. So current asset is given, current asset is 7 lakh 60,000. Current asset is 7 lakh 60,000 minus current liability is 6 lakh. Current asset minus current liability. So 1 lakh 60,000 is working capital. So here we put 1 lakh 60,000. So here 40 cut, 40 cut. Keep it in reduced form. 252. So half 126 and 16 half 8. Again 126 divided by 8, or in reduced form is 50 plus 13, 63 upon 4. So in reduced form, so you can easily do the multiplication. 63 divided by 4. So 4 1s are 4, 4 5s are 20, 4 7s are 28, and 4 5. So 15.75. So this is working capital ratio. So in this way we have found different ratio, but for that you have to remember the formula. If you know the formula and what information should be included in that formula, then you can easily done the formula. So already I have discussed about the different formula. So you have to remember the different formula, like liquidity ratio, then solvency ratio, then activity ratio, then profitability ratio. So total 4 types of ratio. You have to remember the formula and where to put the amount. You must know about it. Then you can easily do this sum. So I hope you have understand this sum, and also you have to calculate here 900 divided by 63 in reduced form. First of all you have to write in reduced form, then divide it. So it will be easy for the division. So I hope you have understand this sum. So try yourself, do it in your notebook, and also do the WhatsApp on my number, so I can come to know about that you have done the sum, or you have prepared the notebook of NCERT, so you can note down this sum in your notebook. And after that, after reopening school, I'll check your notebook whether you have done the sum or not. So it is easy for you to do the sum, revise the sum, try yourself, and note down in your notebook. Thank you.